Yeah, I heard that stuff is pretty bad.
What's that, Kiko? Is it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So we just got done filming a bit for your channel,
Yes.
so which involved some little bit of blood effects.
Blah.
Blah.
Yeah, it was cool. So
Yeah.
tell me, what is this? This is
Okay, so that
not
you know what?
Kiko soy sauce?
No, no.
It's not shoyu?
That's just the bottle I had laying around that was clean enough to transport it.
Traditionally brewed, though.
Yeah, yeah. It's traditional.
All porpoise.
But see,
Purpose.
oh, it's not from dolphins?
No. I would appear not. It's dolphin blood. So tell me more. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, so most of the blood that we make up, usually it's for going on clothing or something.
Yeah.
So it's got dish soap mixed into it.
Oh, so it'll
So it
clean
comes
easy?
out, yeah. So it comes out of the wardrobe,
Interesting.
and it doesn't stain your skin as bad. So when you told me like, hey, we might try to use some, actual, blood effects here, like practical blood effects, I thought real quick, I'm like, oh wait, I can't grab just that stuff because it's got, because you're saying you want it to spew out of the mouth. So I'm like, I don't want to put Dawn dish soap in my mouth.
Yeah.
So this is actually just a real quick and dirty strawberry syrup by the Hershey's company that you put on ice cream. You just a little bit of that, and then just a couple drops or so. It depends on how dark you want it. Just chocolate syrup.
Wow.
And yeah.
Is that kind of what they did back in the black and white days, or did they even bother with
Well,
the red?
so
It was black and white.
This is my favorite black and white story. The movie Psycho was chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
That's what they used for blood.
Even like down the drain and all that?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
the whole thing was all chocolate syrup. It was Bosco chocolate syrup.
Bosco.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the sound of the knife going into Janet Leigh was a sound of they were stabbing a melon.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
actually
know that.
was in the back just like stabbing a watermelon or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I really think it's interesting. Like I was watching a thing on sound effects on movies and stuff, and watching guys like actually like sit there with like a bowl of cut up fruit.
Yeah.
And they were like going like, and they're like making this sound, and then one guy's like devouring a tomato for a zombie. So interesting stuff that they do that you don't see.
The Foley work.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
really
it when I have to do stuff like that, and I don't have to very often because there's so much on the internet. But it's actually more fun to do it.
Yeah, it is.
I think, like
Yeah.
the other day I was trying to how do I make the sound of an arrow hitting the wood?
Yeah.
And I just took a circuit board and I put it between two pieces of wood, and I just went.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm a Foley artist, man.
Yeah, it works. It works.
But there was a free one on the internet that sounded better.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Maybe.
Yeah. What about so the ending of The Wild Bunch? There's a sequence where the guy runs out of the little door, and I think one of them takes the shotgun and blows him away, and his cowboy hat blows up.
I don't remember that.
It's like
Hat
really
blows
quick.
up? Is
It's
there
like
blood too?
yeah. It's like a split second. You just see him coming out, and you see him go boom, and his cowboy hat just goes like a cartoon, and he like falls over.
Was it one of the major actors? One of the
No, it was one of the the assailants that was just
okay.
like, but you just see
Imagine
his
being
little,
that guy.
you just see his
That's
cowboy
me,
hat.
man. That's me.
Yeah, his hat blows up and it just like opens up like
Like that commercial where
party
they're
popper.
like that commercial when they're like thinking and then their heads explode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
their heads explode.
the Scanners movie. You ever
Oh
seen
yeah,
it?
yeah.
With Michael Ironside,
God.
where they're at that like table or like they're what are they at? They're like a
No, it was
I
in the
haven't
girl's
seen it for a
office.
while.
It was at the Fury. There's one in the girl's office or the guy's office, and the girl comes in and she makes his head explode. Right?
Yeah, or something like that. Cause he's like, and the guy's like, and then he finally goes, boom, and it just like confetti's out.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta love that.
And I think it was Dick Smith did the effects for that.
Did he?
I think so, and he's the same guy that did The Exorcist and Taxi Driver. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Dick Smith that did the effects for Scanners.
I'll have to look that up and see. I haven't seen that movie since it came out in like 1980.
I honestly, last
around
time
there.
I saw it, I think was on videotape.
Yeah.
It was just one of those. And I always remembered that Michael Ironside always has like a hole in his forehead. Like you can always see it.
Yeah.
It looks like, I don't know what the heck it is. But I have a hard time watching him in those movies because he reminds me so much of Jack Nicholson. He looks so much like him. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like a rip-off version of Jack Nicholson. Like, we couldn't get paid Jack Nicholson.
They said that about Christian Slater too when he was younger. You know that he was, because not just the way he looked, but the way he acted. Like he was an up and coming Jack Nicholson. But now I don't. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's even on the charts anymore.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like Michael Ironside. He's always got that. My favorite is obviously Total Recall, where he loses his arms.
Oh
And then
yeah,
Arnold got his arms. He goes, "See you at the party, Richter."
Oh yeah.
Throws his arms up.
Oh, that's right. That was him. Okay. Huh.
He's like in all those like weirdo movies.
Plays the heavy.
Yeah, he's always plays the heavy. He has a good like face, like, you know, you saw he's just like grumpy, like, I'm not having a good day ever.
Yeah.
I woke up like this, I'm going to bed like this.
He always looked like really angry and the way, yeah.
So I do have to mention this movie because this is the most outrageous movie I've ever seen. So Dan and I went to go see this movie called Mandy with Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage went with you?
Yeah, no, I wish. I would have liked to have asked him, like, what the heck happened?
Why do you have a pyramid for a cemetery plot?
But he's like, so this movie is like beyond insane. Like,
I heard about this.
You heard about it,
I saw
right?
the trailer for it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh,
Is it weird?
oh God, it's weird. But so oddly enough, because the way Nicolas Cage acts in it, he is the most sane in the movie because he's acting out in vengeance, pain, and hatred. Because they basically, this group of psychos, they're like a cult, like a religious cult thing, and they also get these summons from these like crazy bikers that are like not really like human anymore, and they like take his wife and they kill her, and he goes back after them all. And so Bill Duke is in it, the big guy that's in like Commando and Predator. He plays Mac in Predator, and so he's in it, and he goes and Nicolas Cage finds him. He goes, I came here for my crossbow, and he's like, it's still over there the way you left it. And he's like, what are you gonna do with that thing? He goes, I'm going hunting. He's like, hunting, huh? And he's like, Jesus freaks or something. And he goes, didn't know they were in season. He's like, they lit her on fire, man. It's like, crazy psychos, no point, just plain evil. He's like, there's some other stuff in up there in the cabinet you might want.
Is this post-apocalyptic or?
I don't know. No, it's not. It's just like it.
Because you said like bikers that weren't human anymore.
Yeah, because so the way
they
Bill
just-
Duke explained, the only explanation you get is from Bill Duke. And so he's like, he goes, the word is, he goes, there was a chapter, and they were hooked on LSD.
Oh,
And
okay.
somebody mixed them up a special batch. They haven't been right since.
Okay.
And so it is just the most bizarre. Now here's the irony of this. This is the big funny irony I found out.
Okay.
The movie is directed by the son of the guy that directed Tombstone.
Oh, Kevin Jar?
No, his last name is Cosmatos or something. Cosmatos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But that's the irony of it.
Huh.
That's the funny part.
That's weird. That's weird.
But yeah.
Yeah, I guess I won't be going to see it. Is it worth a rental though, or
You know what?
do we even rent them anymore?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right.
Yeah, you do. You rent them off of Netflix and stuff now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
If I were to watch the movie just at home on the TV, it probably wouldn't have the impact that it did of seeing it in the theater. For some reason, when I saw it at the theater, now, mind you, throughout the whole movie we're watching this, Dan and I were looking at each other and like going, and at some point he like looks at me, he's like, he goes like this to me, he's like, you still good?
Meaning, like, you still
Like,
enjoying the movie?
yeah, and even he, like after it's done, he's like,
Dan Silva.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Because Dan Ray would just be like, hell.
oh yeah, no, he'd be
get
like,
up and walk out.
hey, this would be Dan Ray. He'd be like this. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Uh,
Funny.
but yeah, no, so I walked out. I mean, like partway through that movie, I'm like, I'll never watch this again. Like halfway through it, but then after it ended and everything, and I just like, for some reason, it kept lingering with me. And I'm like, it's just so extreme. It's so over the top that I've got to own this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went on Amazon and I purchased it. And Amazon totally, this is the first time they've ever goofed anything really badly for
How
me.
can they sell it to you? It's not out yet.
Well, no, it's out. No, so the Loft plays old stuff.
Oh, Mandy's not new?
No,
It's an
Mandy's a couple of years old,
Oh.
or a year or two old, or so. I don't know, maybe a year.
Wow.
It's
I
old.
totally,
It's out.
totally missed that one.
Yeah, so,
How could I possibly miss a Nicolas Cage movie?
yeah, I mean, I like it.
Sure, how'd that happen?
He's so extreme.
You like him?
I do.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I think he has some good stuff. I think he chooses some weird movies.
Yes,
to be
he
in.
does.
And I just, I would like him to choose better movies. Sorry, Nick.
Have you ever seen Vampires Kiss?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Where he just trashes his house for no reason.
I mean, the last really good thing I liked him in was either Con Air or National Treasure, whichever one was the last one.
National Treasure, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I liked him in that.
Because I saw Con Air in the theaters.
Yeah, I thought Con Air was pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't like his hair,
Yeah.
but now he does some weird stuff in his films that it makes you go,
But you know what, though? That's, I think, why he is who he is.
Yeah.
Because he makes some interesting choices that you don't expect him to make. And I think a lot of people like that. And as a matter of fact, I think he makes some interesting choices that I'm like, oh, that's cool. It really defines the character he plays. So I think, I'd say he's pretty much spot on. It's just the movie choices. It's like, oh, maybe you should reread the scripts a little bit.
yeah, he does. He does. It's like he does some that are really, really good, and then he does some that are like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's the same with a lot of actors. You know?
Yeah.
They can't all go out like Quint did in Jaws. Hey, you suppose that he used this stuff in his mouth, Quint?
I don't know.
Coughing up
It almost
blood
looked
when
like
he was being eaten?
paint. It almost looked like paint.
Maybe that's why he was so upset.
Crayola paint.
Crayola. It did. I thought you said it looked like cherry preserves.
No, I never said that. See ya, folks.